I don't know what I was thinking. Right now, I'm mile 9. I got 4 miles to go, and I'm walking. All I'm thinking about is I should be at the beach with my girls. Instead, all day I've been out here doing this virtual triathlon. Man. When everything was shut down again during 4th of July, we canceled our vacation. We were gonna go up to Monterey, California. So during that same week, 3P Tri Team did a virtual Summer Olympics. So it's a virtual triathlon, but really it's not virtual because I'm doing it in real life, but then it is virtual because I guess I submit my results through Strava. So I figured I'd sign up for a half Ironman distance, which is 70.3 miles total. It's a 1.2 mile swim, 56 mile bike ride, and a half marathon, which is 13.1 mile run. So my plan was, my wife would take me to Bayshore Avenue during the weekend where I'd do my swim, then I'd ride my bike back on the bike trail back home, and then I'd finish my run around my house, around here where I usually run, which would have made it very convenient because I'd be home already. But then as we're approaching the weekend, my wife tells me, what are we gonna do this weekend? I have Friday and Monday off. And I'm like, well, what can we do? Everything's closed. So she tells me, well, your brother and the kids, they're all going to Solana Beach. So I figured, well, if San Diego's open, why don't we do a small little vacation down to Solana Beach? And that's what we did. Last minute, booked the hotel out in Solana Beach. And next thing you know, we're loading up the car and we're on our way. So Saturday morning, I get up super early and head out to the beach. It's 5:54 in the morning, and I was trying to figure out where I was gonna do my swim leg for the half Ironman. I was thinking I would swim there, but it's too shallow, so I'll probably be crawling instead of swimming. So I'm gonna try for the first time to swim out into the actual beach with the waves out there. So I'm obviously not gonna record myself swimming. So this will be the only footage you'll get. Hopefully I'm able to swim. If not, then I'm gonna be screwed. A little nervous. I'm out here alone, but I'm gonna stay close. Hopefully I can get this done quickly. All right, wish me luck. I'll see you when I get back. The water was cold. It was a lot colder than I thought it was gonna be, so I had no problems getting out. Once I got out there, I'm like way past the waves. I'm like pretty far out. I started thinking about, what if a shark comes out? Honestly, I thought there was a shark that was gonna come out. So I'm trying to stay as close to the beach as possible, and I'm just kind of going back and forth, back and forth. But what I wasn't realizing is that the current, even though I was going like this, the current was taking me out further. So when I looked at my watch to see how far I had gone, I was already at about maybe 1,900 yards out. And I'm looking at the beach, I'm like, that should be about 200 yards. I'll complete my 2,100 yards, which is a 1.2 miles. And so here I go, I start heading into shore. I'm going. And as I'm looking up, I'm sighting, the beach looks further and further. I felt like I was swimming on a treadmill. It was like the current was taking me backwards. So I started swimming sideways, and little by little I started heading closer to the beach. So as I'm coming out of the water, I see my brother's out there looking for me. He's kind of waiting. He's like, dude, you're crazy. Swim is done. I'm still alive. I ended up swimming over 2,600 yards, which is more than 500 yards than I was supposed to. Headed back to the hotel. When I got there, it was 7 in the morning. The girls were still asleep, so I jumped in the shower really quick. I didn't get out of the room until about 8:30 because I helped with breakfast and, you know, all that stuff. Remember, it's a virtual triathlon, so it wasn't like we're getting timed or anything, but I just wanted to make sure the family was okay, so because I knew I was going to be out pretty much the whole day. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a long day. A lot of traffic, a lot of red lights.
I'm going crazy over you. I know you say you're not afraid to dive into something. You got nothing to lose, but I'm not that way. Taking my sweet time, don't wanna be the one to cry, but I'm losing my cool, breaking my rules. I don't usually get so out of my head, walking the edge. What am I falling into? I'll be again, where do we land? Tell me, is it too soon? Losing my cool, breaking my rules. I'm going crazy over you. My hands, they shake when you walk into the room, and I can't think straight. There's no one like you, but I want in the chase this feeling with you. Don't walk away from this.
Finished my ride, 56. There was so much traffic, so many stoplights. I mean, it's super nice out there, the beach, but there's just, you can't get any momentum going. I mean, you can probably go for maybe a mile, 2 miles before you have to stop at a light. Anyways, I gotta get to my run, but that's why I wasn't able to get that much footage, because I was going so slow that I'm like, I gotta hurry up. So it took me about 3.5 hours to complete the bike ride. Normally, if it would have been non-stop on a flat, I could have done it probably in under maybe 2:45, something like that. So once I was done, I get back to my hotel room, put on my running shorts, get my running shoes on, make sure I eat something, and I call my wife. They're out at the beach, and she asks me if I can take some stuff down to the beach where they're at. So I'm like, okay. So here I am carrying chairs and a bag of, I don't remember what it was. But when I left, I'm like, you know what, I'm starting my clock now. Because if I'm carrying bags and chairs, I'm gonna count this as part of my 13.1 miles. Heading down to the beach where the family's at, where I'm gonna try to run on the beach. Hopefully I'm able to, but it's kind of packed. Check it out. Yeah, running on the beach is not gonna happen. So now I gotta climb up all these stairs again. Man, I'm so tired. So I start running, and I figure, okay, I'll do what I had said on the bike. I'll go out for about 6.5 miles and then run back and then finish at the beach. But as soon as I got out to the main street, first thing that happened, I got a red light. And I was like, you know, I'm sick of the red lights. So what I did is I just started going back and forth on one block. It was a 0.8 mile block. So I just run one way, turn around, go the other way, back and forth. I think I ran that maybe 14, 15 times. I lost count. I'm only in mile 2. I'm tired. It's summer. I'm at the beach. Hot. This is what we train for, right? So we can take off our shirts at the beach. Oh man, it's just hot. Alright, let's go. Once I got going, I was averaging about a 8-something minute mile, which was pretty good. Once I got to mile 9, I don't know what it is about mile 9, but that's like when everything just starts to go tumbling down. I don't know what I was thinking. Right now, I'm mile 9. I got 4 miles to go, and I'm walking. All I'm thinking about is I should be at the beach with my girls. Instead, all day I've been out here doing this virtual triathlon. Man. Mile 11 was actually, I picked it back up. I ran, I think, about 9-something minute mile. And then when I hit mile 12, I just head back to the beach. Hit mile 13. I tell my wife, let's go for a walk. I'm at mile 13. I just need the point 1. So I'm just gonna walk all the way until I get to point 1 on my Wahoo Fitness app. Done. I just completed a half Ironman 70.3 miles. It took me forever. Woo! Now, try to enjoy the little that's left of the day with the kiddos and my wife. Here we go! Woo! Say hi to the camera. Is that a cake? Are you making a cake? Yes. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Yeah, we had a great weekend. That virtual triathlon was tough, but I really wanted to test myself. I needed to challenge my body because I haven't been really training for long distance. I've just been maintaining my fitness. Thank God I'm good, I'm healthy, and I'm ready for the next one. The only way we'll ever know what we're capable of is just to get out there and do it. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe below, give me a thumbs up, and comment below. See you next week.
See you guys for our next video.
Bye.